Hi guys, it's Thursday the 25th of July 2019. I'm going to give you a technical analysis breakdown of some UK and US stocks. Let's get straight into it. It's Annie, aka the Noctrader, your friendly neighborhood swing trader, back again with another video. Remember to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that alert button to get alerts on all my latest videos. I've got Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at the Noctrader on all social media platforms. And if you check the description section below, you'll see a link to my mailing list. If you join my mailing list, you get priority access to my free training course that I'm creating for beginner traders, and you also get weekly emails, frequent emails of my latest video straight into your inbox. So join my mailing list. I've also got a chat room on Discord called Pip Talks, where we talk about anything and everything to do with investment and trading. Okay, so I am sweating buckets. Today's one of the hottest days of the year in the UK. So if you see a lot of edits, it's just me stopping myself from sweating too much. But I'll try my best. If you hear some background noises, because there's a fan on my laptop just to keep it cool, because it's really hot. I want to get straight into it. The first stock I'm looking at today is a UK stock called AAL. AAL seems to have plateaued and looks like it's going to sell off. I thought it would make its way all the way up to the resistance line, but I don't think it's going to do that. I think it's going to start selling off now. The reason why I think it's going to sell off is I've actually got some fundamental news that lets me know it's selling off as well. Little trick. If you look at the short tracker, which is a website that gives you information on companies that are, well, hedge funds and big institutions that are shorting stocks, it tells you what the most shorted stocks are. And AAL, well, it wasn't the top 5. Yeah, AAL, Anglo American, is number 2, so 9.9% shorted. So that means that a lot of big institutional and hedge funds, institutional traders are shorting Anglo American PLC. So I don't know why they're shorting it, but this information is quite vital. So it looks to me like there must be a reason why they're shorting it. But I think this is quite useful to know that a lot of their big hedge funds are shorting this company. So it might be time to short as well. So going back to this, I think the next play now would be to short this. Also, as a technical side of things, the MACD looks like it's about to sell off. The RSI looks like it's going to sell off. So I'd say a short position would be a good way to play this. Next one is Vodafone. This is the one I'm currently in right now. I'm currently up about 130 quid on Vodafone, and I'm still riding it. I still believe that it's going to go all the way up to the resistance line of the ascending channel pattern. I enter my position pretty much round the bottom of Vodafone at 25 pips pound per pip, and it's been just climbing ever since, and I think it's going to continue climbing because it hasn't shown me any signs of slowing down since. The MACD's kind of flattened lined a bit, and so is the RSI, but I don't expect that to be for much longer. I expect it to keep climbing. If it starts to sell off, then I might change my mind, but as I said, as you look at here, it's sold off before and then carried on climbing, so that wouldn't worry me too much if it did retrace back a little bit, because I still think it's going to make its way all the way up to the resistance line. Nothing's really changed here. It's ascending channel pattern after breaking a descending channel pattern on a larger time frame. If you watch my previous technical analysis report videos, you see me break down Vodafone and where I made my entry point. Next stock is IAG. IAG, this is one that we looked at before a while back, but I haven't really looked at it recently. It looks like it could be selling off again. It's quite interesting stock because it was a descending channel pattern that I actually took advantage of, and I took some positions on it, and it broke out of the bottom of the descending channel pattern, double bottomed at about 400, and then it's like it climbed again. But it looks like it's retraced back to the 61.8 level on the Fibonacci. So I think that it could sell off again, but I'm not too sure about that. I don't know if it's got the momentum ready to sell off all the way back to the 400 point, or maybe if it's just going to sell off a little bit. But this is just one to watch. I'll see how it plays out. Now on to my US stocks. First one is Tesla. I'm going to stick to Tesla. So Tesla sold off, but this was because of earnings. As you know, I don't trade earnings, but I still like to speculate on what's going to happen to stocks. And Tesla did exactly what I said it was going to do. If you check my Twitter, or if you follow me on Twitter, you know that I posted on the 18th of July that I thought once Tesla hits 260, which is where it was at the time, it will sell off to about 240. It's actually gone even further than that now, and it's at 226. But yeah, I had the feeling that once it kind of climbed back to 260, it would sell off during earnings, and that's exactly what it's done. But I can't really attest that to technical analysis, because there's a lot of fundamental factors that goes into the why a stock moves after earnings reports. But I thought it would just be interesting to keep an eye on Tesla, because it's a very popular stock, and it's been selling off because of I think they've been missing a lot of targets that they set for themselves for earnings, and yeah, it's not looking good for Tesla. I think the shorts are winning right now. Next one I'm looking at is Momo. Now Momo originally to me was a short, but it looks to me like it might potentially be a long right now. I don't know yet. I'm not going to take any positions in it, but right now the MACD is curving up, the RSI is curving up. It was selling off, and it was doing exactly what I thought it would be doing, and then it started climbing again. So I'm not sure what Momo is doing. I don't know whether it's trying to double top at the resistance line and sell off, or if it's actually going to break out. So it's just one to watch right now. We need to really know where its intentions lies. Best thing to do would be to set an alert on the resistance line and wait it out. But right now Momo has bounced off of the 180-day simple moving average on the daily chart and then started climbing. So we need to wait to see if it's going to break out of this resistance line, or if it's going to sell off, and then make a decision as to how to trade Momo. I am hot. The next one is OC, Owens Corning. So it double bottomed. Well, it broke out of this ascending channel, double bottomed on the old resistance as a new support, and now it started climbing. I believe this is just the beginning of the bearish move, and it will continue to climb to this square that I created, which is about the 7,000 mark. So I think it's got a lot more to go, and there's a lot more pips to be made from this trade. MACD, RSI all look good for a long position. MACD's curving up, as you can see here. This is a great curvature that you want to see on the MACD. It's curving up and it's in the positive territory, so I think it's just going to keep climbing. It'll be ebbing and flowing, but it'll still be making its way up to the 7,000 mark. So I think OC is a long. And then we have DUST, which is a ETF. Remember that I told you I used the trick of using the log scale instead of the normal scale to when looking at dust. And here we go. So it kind of did what we expected to do. I actually took a position in this, but I didn't hold it for long enough. I was too impatient, and it started making a move up now. I think there'll still be money to be made from dust, and I think it's going to carry on going up. So expect it to climb all the way up to at least 1037. So it's bounced off of this point like it's done the last 4 times, and now it's making its way up to 1037. Yeah, dust, guys. I'm really hot today, so I'm sorry if I've rushed this one, but yeah, I'm Any, aka the Noctrader, signing out.